achieving. You sat expecting in the dark sometime. What could I do but wait at my stop sign? I don't want the right of way that you just gave me. Could be trouble down the road, so don't try to save me. There's so many reasons I want to stay. So darling, don't give up your right away. Know you think you're nice and even caring. There's a time for taking charge and a time for sharing. And we have rules to follow, handed down from long ago. If you are on the right, for crying out loud, go. I don't want the right away that you just gave me. Could be trouble down the road, so don't try to save me. There's so many reasons I want to stay. So darling, don't give up your right away. Crossroads late one evening. I don't know what you thought you were achieving. We have rules to follow, handed down from long ago. You're on the right, for crying out loud, go. I don't want the right away that you just gave me. Could be trouble down the road, so don't try to save me. There's so many reasons I want to stay. So darling, don't give up your right away. Darling, don't give up your right away.
Could on you, gave you every chance to move aside. See him cursing in your rear view. You promised him his freedom and you lied. He told me that you're hauling precious cargo. There's a baby on your board. I can see that you're exhausted, and the right lane's where you should be headed toward. To the right lane, to the right lane, and leave that left lane open. To the right lane, to the right lane, and let that man go free. I ain't stopping, slowing down for nothing. Do the right thing. I gotta bring my baby back to me. and loose and light. When you wanna slow it down come Friday, move it over to the right. It's starting to slow it down. So if you see his headlights in your mirror, kindly move aside and let him through. The left lane is for speedy folks like him. The right lane is for slower folks like you. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. And leave that left lane open. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. And let that man go free. It's stopping. It's stopping. We're slowing down for nothing. Do the right thing. I gotta bring my baby back. My baby back to me. Do the right thing.
You sparked a light on my horizon. No sound yet that I can hear, but I know upon reflection you are much closer than you appear. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. 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 Do the work I ask of you requires skill, requires speed. I swear I won't stand in your way in someone else's hour of need. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. 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 wailing past me. I say a prayer for those you serve. I look again to where you came from. There may be more behind the curtain. I will make a place for you before our fates collide. I know you may need some room. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside. I will move aside.
Good evening, everyone around the world, live from Portland, Oregon. This is Comedy Sports. Please welcome to your screen your visiting team for tonight's match, the Red Team. Team Captain Jamie, the Full Montgomery, Betsy, Easy Being Green, and Amy Pepper Milstein. Now, welcome to the field, your home team for tonight's match, the Blue Team. Johanna Sweet and Lowenberg, Lama Ding Dong Whittington, and Team Captain Amy Ding Gray. Keep those home hands together, ladies and gentlemen, as you welcome to the screen your referee for tonight's match, Andrew Busby Berkowitz.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Comedy Sports Online. Tonight, two teams make up everything on the spot based on suggestions from you, our home audience, who will also be picking the winners after each game. Now, joining us tonight, of course, you saw and heard him, Bobby Rathbone. Bobby, how are things going in your undisclosed announcer location?
The air conditioning's on and the tea is sweet, so everything's great.
Excellent. And what color is your leather? Is it red or yellow?
Red leather, yellow leather.
Oh, it's a little of both. Perfect. Sounds like a perfect outfit for a hot Portland evening. Also with us tonight is the chat goddess, Marianne. Marianne, how is our audience doing tonight?
This audience is fantastic. I'm really excited that they're here.
Do we have any audience members from somewhere hotter than Portland today?
Yes, Steve is from Australia. I'm sure it is hotter. Actually, it's winter in Australia, so I'm wrong. But
all right. Well, so at some point it will be hotter.
It will be eventually. Yeah, it gets
not today. Well,
12 degrees there. So,
if you could get a weather report from Steve, it would be good for us to slide that in later in the show.
Steve, Steve, get on that, would you?
We will come back to you with up to the minute weather from Australia. I also like to know what time of day it is there and what year.
Okay.
So if you can get on that, that would be great, Marianne.
I really hope Steve's paying attention. Otherwise, this is just going to be weird.
It may be. They may be on a 4-hour delay. I don't know how Zoom works. So, anyway, it's time to kick things off. So I would like to welcome both captains on the screen. Captain Jamie, Captain Amy, your names rhyme, and you are both looking fine tonight. I do need to remind you that the brown bag foul is in effect for this match, but because I cannot physically come over there and bag you, I'm going to need each of you to provide your own bag or equivalent. So I will give you 10 seconds to find a bag or bag equivalent while I tell the audience that the brown bag foul will be called if any player at any point during the match tonight says something lewd, crude, or gets nude. If that should happen, they will have to wear a brown paper sack or the equivalent over their head or wherever they got nude. So let's go ahead and start with Amy. Amy, what do you have for a brown paper sack tonight?
I just have a brown paper sack.
That is brand compliant. Well played. Well played. Jamie, what do you have?
I have a brown paper sack a red paper sack with my name on it, actually.
Okay, that is lovely, but I don't believe that would actually fit over your head.
You can try it.
I'll tell you what, if you can fit that your entire head into the bag, I will let you go first.
Here.
All right,
Oh,
just
wait.
you went from looking like a Shriner to an elephant. So we're gonna go with Amy wins the bag off. Amy, what game would you like to open with?
Categories, please.
Categories, excellent. Prepare your teams. We're going to need all the players on the screen for categories. This game is basically the game of categories gone bad. We're going to get some categories from the audience. So, Marianne, if you could collect some general categories from the audience, they could be anything you want to, like Trivial Pursuit categories, just broad categories with a lot of things that belong in them. So, like a bad example of that would be Robert Downey Jr., because there's only one Robert Downey Jr. that fits in the category of Robert Downey Jr. So a broader category than that. So I will call the players by name. They will have to call out something from that category. If they fail to do so, I will throw them out of there. But at any point, I can also ask them to change the category by naming something else that thing is also a category of. It's crazy, and you're going to see it right now. Let's get all the players on the screen. There they are. Oh, they're looking good. So, Marianne, let's go to you and find out what our first category is.
Our very first category of the night comes from Zevi. He has suggested the general category of places.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It is places.
Places. I couldn't tell if you said places or faces. And if it was faces, everybody's a winner. Because everybody brought a face tonight. So, the category is places, a very broad category. So, teams, are you ready for the game of scattergories?
Yes.
Yes.
Take it away. We will start with Jamie.
Coffee shop.
Amy.
Elevator.
Sam.
City Park.
Amy Milstein.
Library.
Betsy.
Zoo.
Johanna.
Movie theater.
Amy. Sorry. There are two Amy's. Gray.
The London Underground.
Cool. Jamie.
Cockpit.
Which is also
Places on an airplane.
Sam.
Luggage rack.
Johanna.
Lavatory.
Milstein.
The middle seat.
Gray.
The assistant cockpit.
I don't believe there is an assistant cockpit.
No?
Nope. I'm sorry. There is not. Amy is out of there. We are going to move on to our next suggestion. Marianne, what is that?
From HC, I'm taking a suggestion of ocean vessels.
Ocean vessels. Very nice. We will start with Johanna.
Arge.
Milstein.
Aircraft carrier.
Whittington.
Trawler.
Jamie.
Cruise ship.
Betsy.
Raft.
Johanna.
Rowboat.
Betsy.
Barchi.
I'm sorry.
It's Italian. It's Italian boat.
It's an Italian boat? All right. Well, you can have an Italian out of there. That is not actually a thing. Sit on down. Or as they say in Italy, sit on down. Okay. Marianne, what's our next suggestion?
Well, first of all, Steve reports that it is sunny in Sydney and it's 18.9 degrees Celsius. That's about 66 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
And it's just after 12 p.m. And he also suggests the suggestion of pets.
Pets. All right. Here we go with pets. Jamie.
Cats.
Amy.
Dogs.
Johanna.
Turtles.
Sam.
Rummy nose tetra.
Jamie.
Gecko.
Amy.
Guinea pigs.
Johanna.
Hermit crabs.
Which is also
Something in a shell.
Amy.
Me when I'm feeling shy.
Jamie.
Taco meat.
Sam.
Turtle.
Jamie.
Oyster tongue.
Amy.
A snail.
Sam.
Clam.
Which is also
Sea creature.
Wait, hang on. Did you say lamb?
Clam.
Oh, clam. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought he said lamb.
That makes so much more sense. All right. We're on sea creatures with Johanna.
Pufferfish.
Amy.
Anemone.
Close enough. Jamie.
Gooey duck.
Sam.
Sea lice.
Johanna.
Swordfish.
Amy.
Sea cucumber.
Sam.
Green lean cod.
Jamie.
Killer whale.
Jamie.
Orca.
Which is also a killer whale. You're out of there, Jamie. All right. Marianne, what is our next category?
Brian was clearly inspired by your mention of Robert Downey Jr. He suggested Marvel characters.
Marvel characters. Well, Amy looks like she doesn't know any, and I don't know the difference between Marvel and DC. So you guys are safe with me. If it's anything remotely superhero-ish, you're probably safe. So we will start with Johanna.
The Hulk.
Amy.
Green Lantern.
Sam.
The Flash.
Which is also
Light source.
Amy.
Ring light.
Johanna.
LED.
Sam.
Fluorescent tube.
Amy.
The sun.
Johanna.
The moon.
Sam.
Firefly butts.
Which is also
An insect.
Amy.
Gnat.
Johanna.
Grasshopper.
Sam.
Praying mantis.
Sam.
Horticulturist who likes bugs too.
Only if his butt was on fire. You're out of there, Sam. All right, Marianne, what is our next suggestion? Our last suggestion? Well, maybe.
Our last suggestion from James, he suggested something kind of mean, video games released after 2016. I'm going to go with just video games.
Just video games.
All-time video games.
Any video games. All right, we are starting with Johanna.
Mario Kart.
Amy.
Asteroids.
Johanna.
Pac-Man.
Amy.
Ms. Pac-Man.
Johanna.
Pong.
Which is also
A tennis term.
ha, Amy.
Love.
Johanna.
Net.
Amy.
Serve.
Johanna.
Out of bounds.
Which is also
Something you shouldn't do on a date.
oh god. Amy.
Make me pay.
Johanna.
Pick your nose.
Amy.
Pick your date's nose.
Johanna.
Not wear pants.
Which is also
What I did this morning.
Amy.
Had breakfast.
Johanna.
Made my coffee.
Amy.
Said hello to my plants.
Johanna.
Have my cat bite my nose.
Amy.
Took the dog for a walk.
Which is also
Something I completely made up.
she was lying. She is out of there. The blue team is the winner.
They believe I have a dog.
I can't believe you would try to slip dog ownership past us. How cruel. Bobby, that is 5 points for the blue team. What does that do to our score?
Well, that's going to bring our score to 5 for the blue team and 0 for the red. This score update was brought to you by Lambs. Lambs, predators of the deep.
Thank you, Bobby. All right, I'm going to welcome the blue captain on the screen, please. Hello, Amy.
Hello, Andrew.
Your team has leapt into the lead. That enables you to play in the team choice round. What game would you like to play?
I'm going to play the deceivingly simple game of Spelling Bee.
Interesting. All right, deceivingly simple. Cool. Prepare your team. I will prepare our audience. So, for the game of Spelling Bee, actually, Marianne, if you could get a college or a university that is east of the Mississippi or south of the equator. I'll take either of those, would be great. And while they're doing that, for the game of Spelling Bee, we're just going to get some national or possibly even country champion spellers who are going to do some competitive spelling for us. So, Marianne, where are these spellers from?
Well, you know, I haven't gotten a college yet, so I'm just going to randomly make up the college of Zoink University.
Zoink University. Nice. What is the mascot for Zoink University?
Hey, fans, what is the mascot? You know what? It's the lamb. It's really the lamb.
Of course.
Predator of the deep.
Of course. All right. Let us get the blue team on the screen, please. All right. Here are the fighting lambs or clams from Zoink University. They're going to do some competitive spelling for you, but we're going to need to get some words for them. So we need people to just start throwing some words into the chat. Let's start with some easy words, some kindergarten level words, some first grade level words, just some real easy words for them. So, Marianne, what is our first word?
Our first word from HC is fact.
Fact, cool. Blue team, are you ready for the game of spelling bee?
Yes.
All right, your first word is fact.
Fact. F.
A.
T.
T. Fact. Your
Personal.
Space.
needs
More.
Fact.
fact.
All right, good warm-up round. Might have been grammatically sketchy, but we will get there. Marianne, what is our next word? Maybe a elementary level word. Let's not ramp it up too fast.
Absolutely. From Zevi, I'm going to take banana.
Banana, a classic spelling word. All right, banana team.
Banana. B.
A.
In.
A.
N.
A.
Banana.
Nana.
Cross.
Was.
Full
Of.
Banana.
banana.
There you go. I think we all learned something right there. Marianne, what is our next word? Let's going to ramp it up a little bit. Let's go to like junior high level at least.
Sure, I'm going to take benign.
Benign. Ooh, it's a trickster. Benign.
Benign. B.
E.
G.
N.
I.
In.
Benign. Thankfully,
Russell.
Had.
a
Sheriff.
That.
did
Work.
For.
benign
Dollars.
benign.
There have been $9 in my wallet right now. All right, let's go to Marianne. Let's ramp it up a little bit. What's our next word?
Our next word from actually, I'm going to go to our Facebook fans. Casey has suggested torque.
Torque. Very nice. Torque. Our audience is cruel tonight. Torque.
Torque. T.
O.
R.
Q.
U.
E.
Torque. Yes. This.
Wrench.
Has.
No.
Handle.
So.
You.
Ant.
Have.
Torque. Torque.
I think I speak for all of us when I say I can't believe they got that one right. All right, Marianne, let's move on to let's challenge them. Let's just go up into college, postgraduate. Let's really challenge them.
I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Perfect. All right, we're going to be here for a while. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. P.
P.
A.
R.
E.
Y.
D.
A.
C.
L.
H.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl. Look.
My.
Pterodactyl.
Can.
Thing.
Pterodactyl.
And that is time. The game of spelling bee. I think you see now why they were, in fact, the national champions. Flawless job of spelling by the blue team. Yes, full celebration there. Let us get the red captain on the screen. Hey, Jamie. Oh, you. I did not know you were a graduate of Zoinks University.
Yes, I went to Zoinks.
Thank you. Where is that located?
East of the Mississippi.
Oh, that's right. Of course. Yes.
South of the equator.
Yes.
So,
Hop on a plane and just ask them to take you there. Hey, they got to play that game.
Florida.
Yeah,
But
they got to
say-
play that game. What game would you like to play?
Oh, we would like to play forward reverse.
Forward reverse. Excellent. Please prepare your team. For the game of forward reverse, Marianne, we're going to just need to get How about from the audience, just get something that is just a little bit death-defying, not tragic, but a little bit death-defying from our audience. And so what's going to happen is the red team is going to play a scene for you. At any point during the scene, I can blow my whistle, and I can call out reverse, in which case they have to go backwards over what they just did, or I can blow my whistle again, call forward, and they have to go forward again. Also, I've got some visual aids here in case anybody gets confused or can't hear me. I've got my little forward sign, which is green, and I've got my reverse sign, which is red. So I'm going to try to do these as well for a little visual interest. We'll see if I can do that and also blow my whistle. So our suggestion, Marianne?
Our suggestion is Roller Coaster from Loyal Fan
Roller
Al.
Coaster. Who is that from?
That came from Al.
Al. Al is my favorite suggester so far. All right, Roller Coaster. Red team, are you ready for the game of forward reverse?
Yes.
All right, we will start in forward. Please begin.
I'm afraid, sweetheart. I can't. It's too many loops. I can't do 1, 2, 3 loops.
You can do this, honey. We practice in the garage for months. Remember?
I know. You stuck me in the laundry basket and then scraped me all over the garage, but it gave me a headache.
Reverse.
It gave me a headache. You scraped me all over the garage. I can't. I remember you doing that.
We practice this over and over and over again. You can do this.
1, 2, 3 loops? That's made too many loops for me. I'm out. No.
Time to get on the ride.
Forward.
Time to get on the ride.
Too many loops. 1, 2, 3 loops? No way.
Honey, you can do this. We practice for months.
Reverse.
We practice for months. You can do this, honey.
I can't possibly do it. Too many loops. Too many loops.
Time to get on the ride.
Hey, I got my ticket. I got my ticket.
Where's your ticket?
Forward.
Where's your ticket?
Hey.
Where's your ticket?
Hey, I got my ticket. I got my ticket.
Ah!
On the ride.
Too many loops. Too many loops.
You can do this, honey. We practice in the garage. Remember?
Dragging me around in a laundry basket through the garage is not the same. But if this is what you want,
it is what I want.
I will do it. Let me just practice. I love you.
Reverse.
I love you.
It is what I want. I love you.
If this is what you want, I'm willing to do it. Even though you drag me all around the garage, and that is not a thing.
Forward.
Around the garage, that's not a thing, but I'll do it for you.
I love you too.
Reverse.
I love you too.
I'll do it for you because dragging me around the garage, that is not a thing. Too many loops. Dragging me around the garage, that is not a thing, but I'll do it for you.
You can do this. I love you.
You guys look like you're really in love with each other. Right.
We are.
Thank you, Mysterious Carney.
Reverse.
Thank you, Mysterious Carney.
We are.
You should just get on the ride. You two look like you're really in love.
I love you.
I love you, and I'm willing to try. But dragging me around the garage is not the same as this.
You do this, honey. We practiced for months.
Too many loops.
Forward.
Too many loops.
Reverse.
Too many loops. I can't do it.
You can do this, honey.
Get on the ride.
I got my tickets.
Give me your ticket.
I got an Orange Julius.
That is time. The game of forward reverse. That is the red team. I should have just frozen Jamie up here, like for the entire rest of the show, for like 40 minutes. So let's have some real talk now. I want to talk to everybody who's at home, who's thinking like, someday I would like to be a referee at ComedySportz, but it looks like it's really hard. Well, here's the hard part. You announce to everybody watching around the world that you're going to hold up some little signs that say reverse. There's one that says reverse and one that says forward. And what seems like a good idea, right? But then what do? You immediately turn off your camera. And so you start doing this and you realize that nobody can see you except for your cat. So I'm just here to tell you right now that if you want to be a ref at ComedySportz, just drive on over to my house. I will give you my ref shirt because you can do just as good a job as I am doing.
So, Andrew, did the cat follow the sign?
Yes. The cat did. I have very well-trained cats.
Nice. Okay.
So that's me. I hope everybody else is having a great Saturday night. Let's go ahead and vote on those last two games. You're going to see on your screen a voting machine score thing. Which team brought you the most joy? We just saw two games. We saw the forward reverse from the red team. No help from me whatsoever because I don't even understand how cameras work. And before that, we saw the spelling bee from the blue team. So vote for blue or red, whichever team you prefer, and we'll find out who gets the points. So, Marianne, how is that voting going?
Well, it looks like the blue team is taking it 71% to 29%.
Okay, so we're going to give 4 points to the blue. Did you say blue took it? I don't even remember what you said.
Blue took it at 71%, yes.
Blue took it. So we're going to give 4 points to the blue team. We're going to give 1 point to the red team. I'm going to let Bobby do the math because he went to MIT. So, Bobby, what is the score?
That's going to bring our score to 9 for the Blues and 1 for the Reds. This
All right, thank you.
By Zoinks University, home of the Fighting Lambs football. We'll see you on the field.
Well played. Man. If only there were a groaner foul in ComedySportz, I would call it, but fortunately there's not. All right. Hey, it's time for the head-to-head round where we put people's heads together, and I'm going to challenge the teams to the game of story. So I'm going to need all of the players on the screen, please. All right, for the game of story, we're going to need the audience to give us a made-up story title. So start typing in some made-up story titles right now. What's going to happen here is we're going to spotlight one player on the screen so you can only see them. And now when I say we, I mean not me, because I have proven that I am unreliable tonight. But our tech assistant, Pat, will spotlight one person on the screen, and I will ping pong people onto and off of the screen. When they are on the screen, they can talk. When they come off the screen, they have to immediately stop talking, whether that's in the middle of a word, a syllable, or a concept, and the other player must pick up exactly where they left off. If they fail to do that, if they make no sense, I will throw them out of there. The last player standing for their team is going to win the points. So, Marianne, what do we have for a story title?
My favorite story title that we've gotten from James is The Princess and the Giraffe.
The Princess and the Giraffe. So delightful. So, teams, are you ready for the game of story?
Yes.
All right, let's get our first player spotlighted. Let's spot our first player. All right, it is Amy Gray. Here we go.
Princess Penelope had almost everything she wanted, including a giraffe. His name was Herman, and he was her best friend. Her conscience
made her make sure that Herman was always getting anything that he wanted or needed in life. If he wanted pretzels, she would get them. If he
wanted pretzels, not today. He wouldn't get them today. He would get cornflakes instead. And this morning was a very special morning.
Because Herman wanted something new. Herman wanted a playmate that wasn't the princess.
This made the princess very sad, but she was going to make Herman happy regardless. So she went to the local zoo and she picked up a pig.
This pig was a very special pig because it was a micro pig, not like a 20-pounder, but like a 10-ounce pig.
His mother.
He said his. She also said his. That is repetition. She is out of there. All right. Marianne, remind me again the title of our story.
The Princess and the Giraffe.
The Princess and the Giraffe. All right, here we go with chapter 2.
Meanwhile, back at the farm, the micro pigs were all in the field, working hard, harvesting grains.
They were sweating under the sweltering sun, but doing good work. Their little snouts were sniffing up each grain one at a time, and they
were very, very happy. As they were getting hotter and hotter, Herman the elephant went by and sprayed them out of his trunk full of cool, cool water.
It should be noted that Herman is a popular name amongst animals in this country. Penelope grabbed her mini pig out of her apron pocket and held it up into Herman the elephant's spray, washing it
off because he was really warm, and that cooled him off. The mini pig
did not have anything bad to say about it. He thought this is paradise.
And he said, you know what I could use right now is a name. And thus he came by the name Tubbins.
He loved his name. He wanted a monogrammed bib for when he ate grain, and the princess obliged.
She was busy sewing because
It was Tubbins. It was Tubbins. All right, Sam is out of there.
Man.
The title of our story is what is our title? It's something with a giraffe.
The Princess and the Giraffe.
That's the one. All right, this is chapter 3.
Tiny Tubbins enjoyed a ride on the back of Herman's ear. He was so tiny that he got to see more of the world than he'd ever seen
before.
Started B. You said B again. That is a repeat. She is out of there. All right.
I would never have a dog.
Good call, ref.
All right. We appreciate the honesty. All right. This is chapter 4. Take it away.
In the distance, while Nub Tubbins was on the...
You said Nub Tubbins. That is not a thing. He is out of there. Nubbins and Tubbins. Two different.
Old Nub Tubbins.
All right. We are down to Amy and Johanna. This is our... this is our final chapter. Why is Jamie back? Jamie, go away.
Okay.
Are we going up against each other?
You'll just get spotlight. Yes, it's the two of you.
I like it.
The league office is called and determined that they are on the same team. If you want to continue for both.
All right.
Either way, we win.
That's true. We're taking
Seriously.
I'll be over later to pick up your ref.
All right, hang on. My girlfriend's here. Let's take a vote. Who wants my girlfriend to ref the rest of the show?
Yay!
Take a vote. What do we say? All right. It was close, but it's not going to happen. So, anyway, that is 5 big points for the blue team. I don't really understand how ComedySportz works. So for those of you who are watching at home, let me explain to you how you get onto a ComedySportz team. So I was walking down the street in my neighborhood today, and a van pulled up, and the door opened, and some people jumped out in ninja costumes, and they threw me into the van, and they put this ref jersey onto me, and they gave me a whistle, and they told me to ref the show. But it's the first time I've ever seen it. So that's why it appears that I don't know.
Hey, Andrew, why don't we check and see what the score is?
What is the score?
Well, that's going to bring our score to 14 for the blue team and 1 for the red team.
All right.
This score update brought to you by Micro Pigs. You'll love them to bacon bits.
I am sweating like nubbins. Okay. Cool. So it's anybody's match. Except mine. Let us get the blue captain on the screen.
While the blue captain is coming up, the league office called and thinks that you folks should talk about classes, which is actually how you get on Comedy Sports.
Yes, that is correct. I was kidding. I was not pulled into a van by ninjas. It was a Dodge Colt. But if you would like to try Comedy Sports, we do classes. We do classes for all ages: adults, high schoolers, middle schoolers, elementary school, families, hermits, hobos, everybody. And if you would like to take a class, we are currently doing online classes. It's amazing. You can learn to do improv, gain more public speaking confidence, meet people. It is super fun. So if you'd like to learn more about that, you can visit our website at portlandcomedy.com. It really can be life-changing to take a Comedy Sports class. Before I took Comedy Sports class, I was incoherent and bad at public speaking, and look at me now.
Sorry.
So this is probably my last Comedy Sports show. I'm imagining the league office is going to fire me. So it's been nice.
Andrew, we love you.
Hey, let's get the blue captain on the field. Hey, Amy. Your team is currently in the lead, which nets you to go first in the next team choice round. What game would you like to play?
We're going to play the classic game of replay.
Replay, excellent choice. So for the game of replay, from the audience, we just need a scene suggestion to kick off their replay. So how about giving us just a location? Maybe a location where people might even be on a video screen for some reason. I don't know. So throw some locations into chat. Marianne will pick whatever she sees. And they're going to do about a 1-minute scene. And then we will replay it in some ways. But let's start with our scene. So Marianne, what is our suggestion?
Our suggestion is car dealership.
Car dealership. Fantastic. All right. Blue team, you have 1 minute for your scene based on the suggestion of car dealership. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Please begin.
I don't know. It has a weird feel to it.
I mean, I like the seat. I like that it's got that seat warmer.
Yeah, the seat warmer is a good feature, but you know, there's not a lot of space in back.
I can vouch for that. There really is not a lot of space back here. Can you just scoot your seat up like a half inch, please?
Yes. What's that?
Okay. That's good.
Do you work here or something?
Well, no. I was just taking a nap. I just saw that the door was unlocked, and so I just jumped in the back. I'm sorry. I'll get out. But, by the way, this car gets fantastic mileage.
Let's all get out. You know, it's strange, but I think I'm going to take the car. That guy seemed weird but trustworthy.
Does he come with the car?
I got a home now?
All right, that is time. That is their 1 minute scene. I think we all learned something. Let's get some suggestions on ways to replay this. Let's get maybe some movie styles, maybe some theater styles, or even other styles of performance that people like. So we could also take historical periods, would be great. We'll just throw some stuff out. I'm going to go to Marianne and find out what is going to be our first replay style.
Our first replay style is Western.
Western, perfect. So we're going to replay that same scene as if it were a Western. Blue team, take it away.
I don't know. This carriage has kind of a funny tilt to it.
Yeah, but I like the hay that bristles on the bottom.
Bristles on all the seats is a big bonus. Yeah, get up there.
You know what?
I don't know. I'm not quite sold.
I think we need one more horse.
Well, it can accommodate 6, according to the literature.
Y'all back here better be know that there ain't much room underneath the horse tail.
Sneaky Chester!
Is that you, Pa?
I left home so long ago I hardly recognized you, but only someone as stupid as you would hang out underneath the horse's tail.
Well, I learned everything I knew.
Don't say it!
No, I was gonna say in that 1 week I went to school.
Let's get off this carriage. I want to talk to you some more.
So you need me back at the ranch?
Chester, we've been missing you at the ranch for years.
Well, I'll just saddle back up underneath the tail and I'll hitch a ride.
That is time. That is Western. That was our Western style. I just peeked in the chat and I saw heist in the chat. Marianne, can we take heist?
That's exactly where I was going. I
figured you would
by
be.
that.
This feels ripe for a heist. So it's now going to be a heist movie. Take it away.
Okay. According to the radiation readings, we're close. Very close.
Yeah, and I'm wearing the jewels so no one will be the wiser of us.
Clever. Those jewels we stole last week are the perfect prismatic element for our laser guns to get through the door.
Yeah.
As long as nobody sees us, we are in the clear.
I see you.
Oh no. It's
I
Lotus.
How'd you know who it was?
I've come up against you before, Secret Agent Lotus. Perhaps you knew me better as Red Rover.
Well, I've been chasing you since 1977. You're down, Lotus.
Step out of the car, won't you?
All right.
He took the car! Oh!
Dang it.
My goggles were in that car.
Dishwasher.
Here's your goggles.
No. He's not such a bad guy after all.
That is time. That is the game of replay. Let us hear it for the blue team for a couple of crazy styles. All right, it is now time to welcome the red captain on the screen. Wait a minute, Jamie. Are you taking over my job for me?
I could.
Okay, fine. In that case, Jamie, you're gonna have to ref your own game. So I leave it to you.
Okay. We are going to play the game of Marie Antoinette. Marianne, would you get a suggestion of maybe a location for us in chat? For the game of a location, what were you going to say?
I have a location from earlier. I'm going to take the location of Hawaii for your team.
Excellent. Hawaii is great. We also like to get it in Western European accent. And for this game, what's going to happen is as we play the scene, each time we have to... Andrew, maybe you should come and explain this game.
No way. You came on there with the ref jersey. You look ready to do it. You explain it. You ref it, and you got to play it while you ref it.
I ref it, okay.
Well, I'm going to take the accent of German for you, Jamie, so this is going to get real fun.
Excellent. For this game, we are going to start off speaking in the accent of German. And as we go along, each time somebody messes up, we have to shove a marshmallow in our mouths. and we have to keep the scene going on and on and on and on. And each time somebody laughs or giggles, or I think they should have to put a marshmallow in their mouth, they will. And I will not be starting this game. So, players, are you ready for the game of Marie Antoinette?
Yes.
All right, begin.
You know, I am loving this place so much. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is quite substantial.
Yeah, this is paradise for you, for me.
Yes, I always wanted a chunky, thick, large pavilion to live in.
Amy.
And here we are in the Hufflepuff house.
Yeah.
That's me.
The Hufflepuff house is the house all the Germans want to go to.
Yeah, of course they want to be in ours.
Of course they do. Who would not want to be? What?
Marshmallow.
Oh, who would not want to be with us?
No,
Jamie, Marshmallow.
Hans wouldn't want to be with us, but
Hans?
I made him come anyway. He's coming now.
Betsy.
Hans.
Jamie, Marshmallow. In fact, Jamie, 2 more.
Hans needs punishment, German style.
Here we go. Hans is here, and he's going to get a little nice punishment.
Betsy.
It is time
for your humiliation. That's just right.
Jamie, call a marshmallow on yourself. I mean, come on.
First, we're going to comb your hair for the punishment. Come close.
That's right. It will hurt.
I will get as close as I can. Martin, Jamie.
It is like you are speaking nonsense to me.
You are hurting our feelings so bad. This is not
terrible. It's terrible. I want to hear your Schwanzchen, Stucker.
Sing the song. Sing the song.
All right, that is time. I can take no more of that. Everybody, just get off the screen. Get off the screen. Take off. Oh no! Don't show us that. Oh, my eyes. My eyes. I can't unsee that. We're gonna get banned in Denmark for that. Oh my.
No,
God.
not Denmark.
Oh, Amy. Okay, it is now time to vote once more between those 2 games. We saw the replay from the blue team and from the red/referee team. We saw the game of Marie Antoinette Marshmallow. So you're going to see the poll up on your screen. Just pick a color. Pick a color that you want to see win, and we'll see what happens there. I should also let you know while you're voting that we do corporate events. This is an excellent time to have us come do training for your organization because, all kidding aside, we really know how to do team building, training, improvisational based training for your company. So if you're interested in that, give us a call at portlandcomedy.com. I promise I will not come to that. I will
unless they really want you to.
Well-trained applied improv trainers who will come and help your company out. So again, visit us at portlandcomedy.com to get some applied improv training. Hey, Marianne, what's happening with our voting?
It looks like the blue team is taking it home. 6% to 30% for the red team.
All right, we're going to give, again, 4 points to the blue team, 1 point to the red team. Bobby, what does that do to our score?
Well, that's going to bring our score to 18 for the Blues and 2 for the Red. This score update brought to you by William Shakespeare's Used Cars. Alas, poor Hugo. I had one well.
Yes. Yes. Well, it still remains anybody's match. as we go into the last chance round. I am going to challenge both teams to the game of secrets. Let's get all of the players on the screen. All right, here are our players. Here's how the game of secrets works. From our audience, we are going to need to get some things we can tell secrets about, but they could be animals, they could be inanimate objects, really anything that's a thing. Basically, if it's a noun, we will take it. The players will then step forward and they will tell you a secret from the perspective of that object. For instance, if it were a banana, they might say, "I'm not very appealing." Haha, yes, this is actually a groaner achievement game. We will take any kind of groan laugh that gets any kind of reaction. I will give them a point.
Ding!
There you go. And if there is no reaction, if it's just no good, we will give them 0 points. Bobby will tally up all the points, and we will find out the winner of this very, very close match. So, Marianne, Jamie, do you have a question?
Yeah, I propose that we get 2 points for our answers if we close our eyes when we say our answers.
How is that? How is that difficult?
It's very difficult. Or we could put one marshmallow in our mouth.
We've already been down that road, Jamie.
Okay.
I'll tell you what.
If we sing our responses, we get 2 points.
I will tell you what. Anybody who does an impression of Jamie while doing theirs will get 2 points. So that's how we're gonna do it. If you do a Jamie impression, you get 2 points.
Sir, does that mean Jamie has to do an impression of Jamie?
Jamie has to do an impression of somebody doing an impression of Jamie.
So that means I get 4 points.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh.
Don't try to math me. I went to MIT. So, Marianne, what is our first suggestion?
Our first suggestion from Dick and Jane is butterflies.
Butterflies. Secrets of the butterfly. Teams, are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Take it away.
Truth is, you can't stomach me.
Secrets. We wish we were called margarine flies.
Sometimes we walk.
I was never a caterpillar. Secrets.
My tongue makes a birthday whistle noise when I put it all the way out.
Secret. When we don't walk, we're called butter walks.
That was so good. Marianne, what's our next suggestion?
Our next suggestion is gas station.
Gas station. Secrets of the gas station.
We use beans. Secrets.
People actually like how we smell.
I don't know what to do. Sit or go.
All of our gas is regular.
Secrets.
I really enjoy getting filled up.
Secrets.
Nobody knows how to pump gas. Nobody.
Secrets.
That squeegee has seen some stuff.
All right, let's move on. Marianne, what's our next suggestion there?
I'm going to go with James' suggestion of mustaches.
Mustaches. Secrets of the mustache.
I'm a great place to store food.
Great. I'm afraid of noses.
Secrets. I'm having an affair with a beard.
Secrets. I used to live on my mother.
All right, we're moving on. What is our next suggestion, Marianne?
Let's go with cheese from Brian.
Cheese.
We don't go to church very often, but we are holy.
Are you Gouda for me? Because I'm Gouda for you. Secrets.
I've gone bad.
Secrets.
Badger cheese is the best cheese. Secrets.
I really know how to cut one up. Secrets.
What Shakespeare really wanted to say is, "You're an ass, Siago."
And that is time. We're not going to get any more cultured than that, so we will end on that one. All right, Bobby is madly tallying up all of the points that they got in that round. Before we find out the winner of tonight's match, there are a few people we need to thank. First of all, we need to thank the chat goddess, Marianne. Thank you, Marianne.
You're welcome, Andrew.
For wrangling our home audience.
Hey, Andrew, while you're thanking me, I just want to put in chat ways that you can support CSE Portland.
Oh, fantastic. That's right. We will absolutely accept donations, so the information is in chat. If you want to throw us a few bucks, we would appreciate it. We are very happy to still keep bringing comedy to you while some of the world is quarantined. Some other people to thank tonight. We need to thank our announcer, Bobby Rathbone, for his amazing work on the mic. We need to thank our technical expertise of Mr. Patrick Short, who is doing all of the magic in the background to make things go. And most of all, we want to thank you, our home audience in Portland and around the world. We could not do this without you. We are so glad that you are sticking with us and supporting us. We can't wait to get back in person, but we are really happy to have you with us in Zoom every week. So from us to you, thank you for supporting live comedy in Portland and around the world. So let us now go to Bobby to get a drum roll and find out the winner of tonight's match.
Of course we won. I mean, it's not even close, right?
Red team, red team, red team.
Tonight's final score is brought to you by Zoinks University Ref School. Zoinks University Ref School, it's the right call. And that final game, the red team got 22 points from impressions, bringing their score to 24. However, it wasn't quite enough as the blue team held on with 10 good dings, bringing their score to 28. 28-24, blue team. We'd like to thank you all for coming out to tonight's match. Please show your appreciation in your own home for our players. Amy Pepper Milstein, Johanna Sweet and Lowenberg, Betsy Easy Being Green, Lama Lama Ding Dong Whittington. A hand for your red team captain, Jamie the Fool Montgomery. And our victorious captain for the evening, Amy Zing Gray. And one final hand for tonight's referee, Andrew Busby Berkowitz. Thank you, sir. For the players and the bit feed here at Comedy Sports.
Particularly, it's a no-brainer making turns on a grid. Now look at what the city planners done did. They've installed an alternate section that seems to go off in random directions. Yield at the sign, take a breath, it's okay. Cars already circling should have the right of way. Now